Mastering whose in English questions. Know your possessives. Hello, English language learners. Today we are going to focus on a very important question word, whose. We often use whose to ask questions about possession. So, get ready to master the common question patterns involving whose in this lesson. Whose is a possessive interrogative pronoun used to ask questions about ownership. It might sound a bit complicated, but don't worry. Let's break it down with some examples. Whose book is this? Whose glasses are these? In these examples, whose helps us to ask questions about who owns the book and the glasses. The word whose can be used with both singular and plural nouns. This feature can be seen in our previous examples where book is singular and glasses is plural. This is a handy rule to remember. Interestingly, whose can be used in a variety of contexts, not just for physical possession. For instance, it can refer to relationships, ideas, roles, and more. Let's see some examples. Whose daughter is she? Relationship. Whose idea was this? Thoughts? Ideas. Whose responsibility is it? Roles. In these sentences, we see that whose helps us to ask about more abstract types of possession or attribution. Whose can also be used in indirect questions. Indirect questions are a more polite and formal way of asking questions. For example, do you know whose bag this is? Can you tell me whose phone was ringing? In these examples, we're using whose to form an indirect question. This is a useful way to sound more polite, especially in formal situations. There you have it. We've explored the versatile world of whose today. Remember, whose is a great tool to ask about possession, whether it's about objects, relationships, ideas, or roles. Keep practicing these patterns and soon you'll be asking whose questions like a pro. We hope you found this video helpful. See you in our next English learning adventure.